What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fathead Racing MX YouTube channel. I got my Fadal 5-axis CNC machine behind me. We got Young G, the cameraman, working with us now, so I can free up my hands to show you all this madness. So, G, give them a peek inside here. We got finished Operation 2 on our KX500. We start in the back vise with a piece of raw material, machine that. This part's so large we can only do one side at a time, so we've done all the Operation 1s. We're now moving on to Op 2. So let's show you, this is what Op 1 looks like. We start with the raw billet. It's a big thick piece like this. Clamp it in that vise and machine this top side of the part. We then turn it over, machine side 2. The part is still not complete at this point. We'll need to bore out these holes for the coolant pipe to go in and then shape in the motor mount. So you can see we got a pile of Op 1 behind us here, and then some finished Op 2 over here to the right. And as this production's been running, I was finishing up the last of my cylinder service. So we got a KX250. This is 90s to early 2000 era style Kips valve. Fully assembled, moving good, all primed up, nice and clean. And in addition to that, I want to wish at this point it'll be a belated birthday because it was yesterday, but happy belated birthday to Carson Mumford. He's running this RM250, sent it to us. I did the recondition on the valve here, got it primed up, working nice and smooth. You can see the original cylinder head on it, but he's actually got the fat head already. I customized it and sent it over to him because he was real anxious to get in his hands. So we just got this original one cleaned up to send back to him to throw it on the shelf or use it as a paperweight or whatever. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. Cylinder service is suspended for now, but we're going to get back on that hopefully next year. Drop a like and a subscribe if you enjoy this video. The rest of it's just going to be all the assembly on this stuff run through on time lapse and a little bit of the cleaning and lasering and whatnot. So thanks for checking it out. We'll see you again next time. You gotta do that every time, right? That's how you know. You're live, you got the PrymeMX tool in here. This is Cameron's long reach tool. I use these a lot for porting cylinder heads and cylinders, of course, for your 2-strokes. And today what we're doing is finishing up these valves that we just buffed on the Prime wheel over to my right here. So as you can see, it's not gonna take very long. Well, I mean, I guess you can't see that yet, but I'm gonna show you. Just getting the final details here. Now this is not a friction surface inside the cylinder, so this is mainly just for aesthetic purposes, but I know you guys like clean metal. All the other surfaces that have been cleaned up to this point are friction surfaces. This is all gonna ride inside the cylinder. I mean, not right here, but this point has got friction with the other gear, and this has got friction within the cylinder. and this stabilizes the valve here so this thing can rotate. So the smoother the finish, the lower your coefficient of friction, and the happier your two-stroke will be. So keep it prime, my friends. And remember, when you shop at PrymeMX, you're directly supporting Cameron Niemela. And if you tune into Cameron Niemela regularly, which if you're tuned into me, I'm sure you're tuned into him, you know he's battling leukemia right now, so let's do all we can to support that wonderful man. And he's also got a baby on the way. So, keep it prime, my friends. Getting there. We'll do a little on this one. Oh, you already shut it down? We're good.
No.
If you shut it, oh, no, we're still going? Still rolling? We're getting there, folks. It's my first time. I'm an amateur. This probably be a good time to mention that we can throw a link in the description. Maybe a link live on the screen if we can figure that much out. www.PrymeMX.com. Got some stubborn carbon down in there. I got the 85% clean within like a minute, and if you want to get it to 100%, that's where it's going to take your time. And at this point, it might even be beneficial for me to get in there and try and scrape out the carbon that's down in the groove, because naturally with a round tool spinning, it's just not going to get your hard edges. So we've gotten a pretty nice finish so far. Let me see if I can finish these up a little better with some hand techniques. A little bit of real-time experimentation here. Let's see how it works if we just cut a few strips off an old prime pad. Do a little hand buffing in here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Scrape technique might be where it's at. Got these little scrapers. Get in here like a dentist. See if we can remove some of this carbon. Oh yeah, see what I mean, folks? Like if you really want the details, you gotta get down in the nitty gritty and just kind of scrub it out. I mean, this is not glamorous, it's not glorious, but like this is what your dentist does when he gets in your nasty mouth, right? Got all that plaque. You know you don't brush and floss enough. Come on. You laughing at him, young G. You flossing? G's flossing.
Yeah.
That's right. Tell him, G, you floss. All right, we're flossing your valves today because your KX250 is gonna run way better once we get it fully primed in there. You see that? Too much effort going into here. That's why I shut down the cylinder service this summer. We're just cleaning out the last few cylinders. I'm gonna try and get someone who can pay as much attention to detail as I am to these, and hopefully we can keep this rolling, because I'm gonna stay focused on running the CNC machine. Yeah, we're gonna need to get back in there with the prime tool. Might even need, I mean, if I really want to get this looking beautiful, I'd probably need a little bit of sandpaper to get in there, maybe some solvent, but I think we're just getting a little beyond ourselves. I think it's good enough. I think it's good and clean. We're gonna call it. Call that good.